And we're now on Daf Memam in Beis, and we're talking about a shoel, and he was under the misimpression that the shor that he received from the mashil was a shor tam. The shor went out and damaged, and we're going to ask the demand of the shoel to pay chatzi nezek. Frek the Gemara, why does the shoel have to pay chatzi nezek? Why can't the shoel say to the bailam im tam hava modina umiftarina? There's halacha moda v'knas potur, and if we assume palgan and iska knasa, which is a sugya back on wherever it was, Tesvav, I don't remember exactly what daf, then moda v'knas potur. Even according to the dissenting view that maintains that stam shvarim lav v'cheskashima time palgan and iska mamona is therefore nemalei. Why can't the shol argue against the bailim? Itam hu havi marikno leili agma. If, as I was mistakenly given the impression to believe that this shor is only a shor tam, then I would have hidden away the shor, because the shor tam only pays chatzi nezek migufa. I would have taken the gufa shor and put it into an agam, hide it in some swampland. And therefore, the nizak would not be able to collect his nizikin because there's no gufa shor for the shor tam. Ella hachav mayaskinon. So again, we're trying to figure out why the shoel is chayav chatzi nezek for shor tam, and he's arguing I would have hidden it away. As soon as the nezek took place, Bezdin grabbed onto the shor mazik to make sure that there would be a guarantee for payment to the nizak. And since Bezdin were mocked him and were tofes the shor hamazik, the shor didn't even have a chance to hide away in some agam or be hidden away there. Now we should exempt the bailim also from paying chatzi nezek. Now the bailim are paying b'toras muad, nemalei. So what could the bailim say? Bailim amay mishalmim chatzi kofer. Nemalei. At faste l'toroi biyadir until omotzi lashtuya dina b'adei. I see. No, it's the bailim are claiming that the shoel is guilty, is responsible for allowing Bezdin to grab onto the shor. So therefore, the bailim say to the shoel, you gave over the shor to Bezdin, and now I can't go to din and remove the shor from the reshus of the nizak. And the Gemara answers, Mishum di Omer lei, the shol says to the bailim, Iadrate nialoch, lav minoch havishakale. What are you saying? That I shouldn't have allowed Bezdin to confiscate the shor. I should have guaranteed that the shor goes back to you. Then once again, the same conclusion would come about. Bezdin would collect from the shor, from you. So I didn't cause you any loss by allowing Bezdin to seize hold of the shor. The the Bailim could still argue against the Shoel. If you would have returned the shor directly to me before Bezdin would seize the shor, I could be mavriach. I could again hide away the shor in an agam. And therefore, on your part, Mr. Shoel, there was a pshia. You should have guarded the shor in a way that no one would be able to grab the shor away from you. So it's interesting, at this point in the Gemara's argument, the Shakmutari, the Havmina is that the Shoel should be paying the Niza. And the Baal Hashor would be off the hook completely. Why? Because the Shoel was poshea in his Shmira by not doing what he should have done, namely to prevent, to elbow out Bezdin from taking away the Shor. And Gemara answers, Mishum di Amalei, the Shol says to the Bailam, sof lav me al yavi mishtalme. What are you telling me? You're telling me that Bezdin grabbed a hold of the shor. But now we're talking about a shor muad, and shor muad pays min aliyah. And therefore, Bezdin would collect from your bank account in order to compensate the niza. So you wouldn't have gained anything, no benefits whatsoever, by hiding away the shor. So if the Baal Hashor has nechasim, meaning he has a bank account, then the argument of the shol is meaningful, because Bezdin in any event would have taken money out of your bank account to pay the nizak. But what about a case where the Baal Hashor has nothing in the bank account? In which case the Baal Hashor is making a very good argument. And the Gemara answers, Mishum di Amar Lei, the Shol could say to the Baal Hashor, Ki heichen mishtabdel l'didach, hachinam mishtabdech lehech. Just like I have a responsibility to return the animal to you, I also have to return the animal to the nizak. Because you yourself would have to pay up the nizak if you don't have any other funds from the gufo shel shor mazid. And Mida Rab Nosson, this is called Shibuda Rab Nosson, that if A owes B and B owes C, then A could collect directly from C. The Sanya Rabbi Nosson Omer Minayin Linoshe B'Chaver Mona V'Chaver B'Chavero Minayin Shemotzia Mizeh V'Noslo Zet Talmud Lomar V'Nosan L'Asher Hashem Lo. And here also, if the shor was mazik and the bailam have to pay to the nizak, the shoel could pay from the shor nizak, from the shor to the nizak, and the bailam have no right to claim that he should have hidden away the shor. So once again, the Rab Nosson chain or domino theory goes like this. The shoel is chayiv to the bailam, and the bailam are chayiv to the nizak. And therefore the nizak has recourse to collect directly from the shoel. So again, when the Baal Hashor says to the Shoel, hey, you should have returned the Shor to me, why are you facilitating the Nizak's ability to collect from the Shor by allowing Bezdin to take and confiscate the Shor? The answer is because the Shoel is chayav directly to the Nizak. What does it mean directly to the Nizak? What does he know about the Nizak? And the answer is because the Bailim are chayiv to the nizak. The shol has a chiyuv, he was makabel achrayis to return it to the bailim, the mashil, and therefore, since the mashil owes payment to the nizak, it's like the shol himself owes payment to the nizak. Now the Brisa says, "Who had the base shol v'chziru lebailim bailim mishalmim chatzi nezek shol potum miklum." So it means that there's a concept called rishus mishana, and therefore the shoel, and therefore the bailim pay chatzi nezek, even though it's who had the base shoel. Frekti Gemara, Sefer Rishus Mishana v'Reish Rishus Eina Mishana. We said that the principle that underlies the Sefer is that Rishus Mishana, and that's why the Bailam only pay Chatzi Nezek. So why does it say in the Reisha that we don't apply the principle of Rishus Mishana? Again, even in the Reisha, there was a Shina Rishus, and the Shor went from the Rishus Bailam to the Rishus Shoel. It should therefore go back and revert to becoming a Shor Tam. Rabbi Yochanan Tavra Misha Shonazu Lo Shonazu. Even though there's a stira between the Reisha and the Sefer, the Reisha goes according to one opinion, and the Sefer reflects another opinion. Rava Omar, Rava says, no, we can reconcile the stira in the Brisa in a different way. And everybody holds like one Tana. Midaresha, and since in the Reisha it's Rishus Eina Mishana, Sefer Nami, Rishus Eina Mishana. No, if in Sefer Eina Mishana, so why isn't he chayav? Sefer Einu Taima, Mishum da Amar Le, the Bible say to the show, Lav Kol Kaminech, Dimiyadit Le L'Torah. You cannot generate a Shem Shara Muad on my shore. And since it's possible that the shor was not yours and you didn't do the proper shmirah, therefore the shor becomes a shor tam back in the rishus of the violin. Now, Papa the Sefer, he starts. So this is according to Rav, who starts from the Reisha, that's rishus Eino Mishana, and applies that rule to the Sefer. Rav Papa goes in the opposite direction. The Sefer Rishus Mishana, that the Shor goes back to being a Tam, is Reisha Nami Rishus Mishana. In the Reisha also we're going to apply the principle of Rishus Mishana. No, if Rishus Mishana is why in the Reisha does he pay Nezek Sholem? Hainu Taima Mishum Dekol Mokum Shaholech Shem Ba'olav Olav. So again, in the Reisha, even though the Shor goes from the Rishus Bailim to the Rishus HaShoel, nevertheless, it retains its status as a Shor Muad. It doesn't go back to becoming a Tam, even though we hold Rishus Mishana, because Kol Makom Shaholech Shem Bailav Olav. There really is no Shini Rishus. When the animal is given from the Bailam over to the Shol, it still remains in the possession of the Bailam. The Mishnah says, Shor, it's Tadid, that we train the Shor to attack. Eino Chayav Misa. If it kills a man, we don't put him to death. Right? As we discussed yesterday. Okay, you're telling me that the Shor Tadid is not Chayav Misa. But what's its status as far as Mizbeach is concerned? Because the Shor Niskal is Posel of Mizbeach. There's no Akrova of Shor Niskal. But here we have a case where it's not Niskal. But yet, even though it's not Niskal, we do find that a Shor Shenogach Adam is posel akrov. So where do we find a case where the shor is not chayiv misa, but yet it's posel of mizbeach? So he says here, quoting Rashi and Tosfos, Kigon shelo hoyu shnei edim al negichaso ele eid echad. As far as mizbeach is concerned, that's called eid echad nem bisurin. But as far as killing the shor is concerned, that requires a full edus of 2 edim. Ein hashor niskal ela al pi shnei edim. And here there was one eid echad. But as far as mizbeach is concerned, we're going to say the animal is a killer animal. You cannot put it on the mizbeach because eid echad nem bisur. Rav Omar, here we have machlok shin Rav and Shmuel kosher. Rav holds that to the same extent that we say that this shor is not to be put to death, so too it's kosher mizbeach. In other words, let's not blame the shor for that which the shor is not responsible for. They trained him to be an attacker and kill a shor. Shmuel Amar Apostle Sherei Nevad Bo Avera. Shmuel says that the psul of mizbeach is not generated by some sort of guilt on the behalf of the behema, but rather the behema was the instrument, was the means through which Hashem brought about the death of the victim of this shor, of the attack of the shor. Later on, the Gemara is going to bring psukim. Meisvei, I'll ask you a kasha from a Bryce. The Bryce is going to dash in a posuk at the beginning of Sefer Vayikra min habehema v'boker min hatzon takrivas korban chem, and it says min habehema, min haboker, min hatzon. And this is a miut. Min means of them, but not all of them. And the word min appears 3 times over. Min habeima lahotzias haroveh v'sanirva. So when the pasuk says takrivos korban chem, that's the exclusion of a shor that had a relationship with a woman, or an animal that had a relationship with a man, and they are posel of mizbeach. That's called rovea and nirva. So again, rovea would mean that it's a male shor that was rovea and isha, and nirva would be a female shor that was nirva to an ish, nivala to an ish. In all these cases, a psul korban. Min habakar, what do we do with the second min? Lahotzi es haneva. That means a behemoth that was used as an idol and people worshipped it. That behemoth has the status of avodah zarah and it's posel of mizbeach. Min hatzon. Lahotzi es muktzeh. Okay, what's muktzeh? A behemoth that was designated for avodah zarah, for idol worship. Okay, now we have one more min. Min hatzon, the vav of umin, is lahotzias hanogeh. A shor that attacked a man and killed a man is posel in mizbeach. Amar Reb Shimon, im nemar rovea, lama nemar nogeh. Im nemar nogeh, lama nemar rovea. Because why do we need two psukim to disqualify both a rovea and an ogea? If two witnesses testify on revia of a shar or a negicha of the shar, Bezdin has to be sokel the shar. We put the animal to death by stoning. And that's true for both rovea and nogea, so that there's an equality equation between the two. And therefore, if there's a miyad from the pasuk, as far as the psul mizbeach is concerned, we should equate these two dinim. And the answer is, why don't we derive one from the other? Mishum sheyesh berovea she'ein b'nogeach, v'yesh b'nogeach she'ein b'rovea. Each one, rovea and nogeach, has its chumrah. Rovea osabo ones kirotzon. V'nogeach lo osabo ones kirotzon. So there's a chumrah of rovea of osabo ones kirotzon. Hainu, he writes here, Shabahema shenirvas anusahi. So basically, a man had a sodomy relationship with an animal, and the animal is not responsible. And yet, we put the animal to death with skila. So you see that there's a chumrah with regard to rovea that onus is kirotza, where a man was rovea a female animal. Now we have no geach, lo asaba onus kirotza. What does that mean? So for that we'll have to wait for the Gemara later on. No geach ba onus lo avi no geach. Lo avi kirotza. Now we have a chumri nogeach, shemishalim kofer, and rovea eina mishalim is a kofer. Again, I don't know if there was a havamina that a rovea would pay kofer. L'ficha chutzach lomar rovea v'chutzach lomar nogeach. Okay. So Gemara's medai. Ktani mias. We see one thing that's clear from Rabbi Shimon. Rovea asaba onus kirotza, nogech lo asa onus kirotza, l'may hilchasa, lav lekarbon. This distinction that we made here between ogeach and rovea is relevant to what? It should be relevant to carbon. That a behema nirvas be ones, right? A man had a sodomy relationship with a behema, is the animal's psula carbon, whereas a shor shenogach be ones is kosher carbon. Whatever that means. A shor no gepa onus. So again, a behema nirvas be'ones is psula carbon. A shor no gepa onus is kosher carbon. And this will support Rav that a shor tzadin, since it's an onus, is kosher l'gavi mizbeach. And that's called lo asaba onus kirotza. So we have a brisa explicitly to support Rav against Shmuel. And the Gemara rejects it. Lo. L'ktola. The subject of this brisa of Shimon is putting the animal to death. If the behema was nirvas bi ones, then the chumra is that it gets skila. But a shor shenoga ba'ones, that's the case apparently of shora itzadin, is not put to death by skila. But after the pasuk says that a nogeach is posel akrava, we might suggest that the Nogech is posel akrova even in the case of onus, like Ashara Itzidin, as Shmuel holds. This is the logical way, the more smooth way of understanding Reb Shimon in the difference between Harigas Beim on the one hand and Psul HaKrav on the other. Diamrit LeKarban, if you can explain that Reb Shimon is referring to a Psul Karban, and the reason why, if not for the mute of Nogeach, it would be impossible to derive a psul from the psul of Rovea, because again, there's a chumra in Rovea that doesn't apply to Nogeach. So how could Reb Shimon say that the chumra is that Nogeach lo asa ba'onis kiratzon? The Torah was not machmer with regard to Nogeach to equate onus with ratzon. And if we don't have the mute of Nogeach, lav onus didei ksiv, lav ratzon didei ksiv. It doesn't mention in the Torah, in the Pasuk at all, a psul Nogeach l'karman. Not in the case of onus, not in the case of ratzon even. So how could Reb Shimon prove his din, which hasn't been formulated yet? Elalav, but rather l'ketola. As far as Ketol is concerned, Harigas Abehem al Piedim, there we already have a distinction between onus and ratzon, as the Mishnah says the Sharitzadin is not put to death because it was onus b'negicha. So shenemar ki yigach v'lo sheyagicheu. So we see clearly that Reb Shimon, from Reb Shimon, that the din of Nogeach is kal midin Rovea. Rovea is nerag even ba'onus. Omar man Nogeach mishalem es hakofer, Rovea eino mishalem es hakofer. Frek to Gemara hechi domi. All right, so this I think we'll pick up. We'll pick up tomorrow here on the bottom of Daf Mem Amid Beis. So let's go back to Omar Mar. Nogech mishalim es hakofer, Rovea eino mishalim es hakofer. So the Gemara asks hechi domi. In what scenario did Rabbi Shimon make this distinction between a Nogeach who pays kofer and a Rovea does not pay kofer? Ilema de Rava v'katla. If we're talking about a case where, as a result of the reveal of the shor, the woman died, and in that case, Rabbi Shimon says that there's no payment of the kofer. Let's ask Mali Ketala v'karna, Mali Ketala b'reveal. What difference to make if the shor kills with its horns or if it kills with its reveal? In any case, it killed an Adam. So why should there not be a payment of kofer? The Ella, the Rava v'lo katla. I mean, Rava lo katla, and the woman did not die, and Rabbi Shimon is saying that there's no payment of kofer on the reveal, is high. The reason why the Rovea doesn't pay kofer is not because there's a kal, a kula in Rovea that doesn't apply to Nogeach, but rather because there's no kofer unless it's harigas adam. Nogeach is only going to be paying kofer because it killed a person with that negicha. What does that have to do with the case of Rovea where she survived? Rabbi Lolam de Rava v'lo Katla, lo Katla. Now we're talking about a case where, as we said before, the shor did not kill through his reveal woman, but rather the asyua lebeidina v'katlua. They brought the woman into Bezdin, and there was testimony against her that she had reveal b'ratzon, and therefore Bezdin put her to death. And Maudatem, I would have thought this was the Havamina. Here we look on Mem Aleph, Amid Aleph. Kimad de Kadlodami, the Rovea, the animal, had at the end of the day was the cause, the final cause for her death. And therefore the Bailim of this Shara Rovea should be paying Kofar. Kamash Malon, Rav Shimon wants to tell us that since the Shar did not directly kill the Isha in his Maisa Revia, therefore there's no payment of Kofar. In other words, we don't consider it as Nerga Machmaso. Okay, so we got up to Daf Mem Aleph Amid Aleph.